There's another day, another plot hole in young Sheldon's history. Fans on Reddit have been quick to identify and discuss the growing number of plot holes that seem to have surfaced from the show's passing attention to minor elements since it concluded 2 weeks ago. Although most of the young Sheldon narrative holes concern how the Big Bang Theory neglected to include a point that was clearly established long before the prequel, this one is just blatantly unclear. Missy is the main focus, and this particular young Sheldon plot hole has Reddit divided. The story hole mostly focuses on Missy's time working at the comic book store when she was around 12 years old. How did Missy obtain a job at the comic book store? Was the question posed by a Reddit user who shared an image of her working. She must be 11 or 12 years old. Does that make sense legally? Indeed, it isn't lawful, and to be honest, it would constitute child labor. But let's have a discussion. A different fan responded to the narrative hole by clapping back, saying that Missy would probably be 13 or 14 years old instead of the stated years for young Sheldon. She could hardly be running the show, but it would be okay if her parents let her work a few hours for some extra cash after all. This was rural Texas in the 1990s. One admirer clarified, though I doubt it was against the law for a 13-year-old working a few hours a week with her parents' consent in Texas in the 1990s. There have been stringent rules against child labor since before that period. I do not think the manager-owner of the shop could have kept Missy for overtime without at least talking to her parents. However, I'm not certain. Someone else just stated, this is Texas in the 1990s. Laws pertaining to labor are only recommendations. Furthermore, Missy may have been lying to obtain the bag because the Cooper family has a history of fabricating age. Play it fair.